When you feel you cannot love your child better than you were loved. Tonight's story began in a small village near the city of Savatthi. There lived a mother named Neera, who had grown up feeling she was never really loved enough. Her parents had been busy and harsh, with more scolding than praise. As a child she promised herself, if I ever have a child, I will do much better. Years passed and she had a son named Damon. When she first held him, her heart was full of tender vows. But as he grew and began to run around the house, old words slipped out of her mouth. Why are you making such a mess? Stop crying and behave properly. They were almost the same sentences she had heard when she was small. One evening Damon closed his door with a hurt face, and the room became quiet. Neera sank down and held her head in her hands. Am I becoming just like them? She thought. Will I ruin my child the way I was hurt? The next day Neera went to see the Buddha, who was staying near a forest. She bowed and spoke with a shaking voice. Buddha, I did not feel truly loved when I was young. I wanted to give my child more love, but my old harsh voice keeps coming out. I am afraid I will pass my pain on to him. The Buddha pointed to a clay jar nearby. Imagine this jar is full of cloudy water that has been standing for a long time. He said, if you try to throw it all away at once and fill it with new water, the jar may break in your hands. But there is another way. You can take out 1 scoop each day and pour in 1 scoop of clear water. At first it still looks cloudy, but slowly the color begins to change. One day you look inside and see that it is not the same water anymore. The love you received may have been cloudy, the Buddha said gently. That cannot be erased, but each word and look you give your child today can be 1 scoop of new water. Do not try to become a completely new person in one day. Just change 1 scoop, 1 sentence, 1 small moment at a time. That night Neera watched Damon getting ready for bed. The usual words rose to her lips, but she paused and took a slow breath. She remembered the jar and chose a different scoop. Today must have been a long day for you, she said softly. Thank you for being here with me. Damon looked surprised for a moment, then smiled and leaned a little closer. If you also fear that you cannot love your child better than you were loved, let this story rest beside you tonight. You do not have to change your whole life at once. You can begin with 1 scoop, 1 gentler sentence, and let the water in your heart grow a little clearer day by day.